So yeah, I was going to talk a little bit about Picnic. Um, so they're like a food delivery service here in the Netherlands, at least, and probably, well, I thought they might go into other areas as well. Not sure. Um, what they do is basically you have an app and you can select the foodstuffs you want, like groceries, and they will deliver it like the next day or something. So that's quite useful, especially if you're dealing with a pandemic where you cannot um, well, where it's better not to be in the company of other people when you don't receive any benefit from it, right? Like, it's good fun to hang out with friends or family, but going to a random supermarket right now and just not just being close to other people you don't know and who might be sick, that's not a good idea. So it's much better these days to have your shit delivered. um, yeah. So, well, they advertise they have low prices. I do not entirely agree with this because they're only low prices for A-level brands. I think if you're going to the Lidl instead, then you might be significantly better off actually. So if you're poor, I wouldn't do it. But then again, if you're in a risk group, yeah, I would definitely do it, even if you're poor, if you can at least afford it, yeah. Uh, but it's still competitive with other supermarkets. The other thing is that you gotta order at least 35 euros of food. Uh, yeah, I'm not typically a person who buys huge amounts of foods in one go. I find this to be a little bit annoying because 35 euros is definitely on the. I definitely need to try to get there. So, yeah, it's pretty good, I'd say, especially during these times. But I don't think I would continue using it after the pandemic. Although I might, because for me specifically, like, for improving your diet is very good, right? Because, well, you plan everything in advance. So if you're just gonna order pizza as well, then you have a fully conscious decision to only order pizzas. uh, I think it definitely helps with eating healthier to plan things. So that might be a reason for me to continue using it. The pandemic risk is not that big because despite my graying beard and everything, I'm still 32 and I'm not a sickly person at all. So, yeah. So that's very relative. I don't think I'd be very sick of it, although you never know. um, yeah, but definitely worth considering. I give them a 7 or something. Yeah, they're worth it for specific situations. Like if you want to improve your diet and plan more, definitely worth it. If you don't want to do any groceries because you're very lazy, it's worth it. But if you're poor, it's not worth it. If you're like don't care about the pandemic, it's not worth it. So yeah, very situational, very specific for certain use cases. Um, so that was my review of Picnic. Have fun with it. See you later.